Alright, should be up now. Let's check it out. Let's do something impossible. Let's try to drive down the side of the cliff here without flipping our vehicle.
Good luck with that. Ooh, this is a new interface. I haven't seen BeamNG drive in a while.
Yeah, to get the new, they have a new updater and everything, but you have to uninstall the one you already had and reinstall the new one to get future updates. Which I never did tell anybody that when I did the video. So hopefully they figured it out themselves.
Wow, that's a lot of new interface things. That's pretty cool.
And you'll be able to see in a second at least, and if you can't already, there's the pitch and roll gauges there. You can change all that.
That's what I was talking about. That's pretty cool.
So you can enable and disable that. I actually brought that up because it wasn't enabled. So let's go into the... Oh right, I can't because that thing's open. Into here. And there's all these different things you can choose from. So there's dashboard indicators, speedometer, digital tachometer, your gears, all kinds of different things that you might want to know. And it's pretty neat.
In my opinion, the more information we have about anything, the better.
Mm-hmm. To a point, at least, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get rid of the pitch and the roll. And the whole menu's different, so how everything works is changed. The vehicle spawning has completely changed. So I'm probably going to get complaints soon in one of the videos I have, the tutorial on how to spawn in AI vehicles, that it's outdated. But it seems like right now people are still commenting on it, saying how helpful it was, so I imagine they don't know that there's a big update for the game. I imagine half the people that play it don't know, because they haven't installed the new client. Oh right, have to use the arrow keys to drive. Let's get into the Offroad. There's new variations of vehicles and stuff too.
Sweet. And this seems like a relatively new map since I last got on BeamNG.
This is, I don't know if it's the exact one, but it at least replaces the previous, I don't know if it was called a cliff, but you would spawn in, you'd instantly start rolling down the hill.
Yeah, that one.
So now you can choose from different sides and stuff like that.
And maybe just not go off the hill at all. But what fun's that?
Yeah, it's not a whole lot on top of the hill either. It's just bumpy terrain like this that's nearly impossible to traverse. Yeah, we're underground. This truck is going to be tippy as ever, I'm sure. But I'm going to try to go down the hill without rolling it over. I'm going to try to take all the fun out of the game and do the boring stuff. This isn't going to last long though, that's why I'm doing it. If I can make it more than like a quarter of the way down, yeah. I'm almost going over the front of my truck. Oh, yep, that's happening. That's happening.
I haven't seen it yet on the stream. You're just now going down that crevice.
Things are about to get a little hairy there, and I'm upside down. Okay, I'm right side up again. When I slam on the brakes and start reversing, then the whole front end of my truck digs into the ground, and the back end starts flying up. I've kind of recovered. Oops, I spoke too soon.
Yep, I'm getting to that part now.
And we're rolling down on our sides backwards again. Oh man. Oh man.
How was the War Thunder segment of the stream? I missed that.
It went pretty good. I don't know how long we were on War Thunder for. Not that long, actually. I thought we'd be on there longer today. But it went pretty good. I started in reserve tank, or tier 1 tank, and ended up getting up to the next one.
I have actually been, like, I think I just started not too long ago, but one tip I have for people is, at least in the low tier so far, armor means a lot. Because the T50, it has 40 millimeters of armor, which seems kind of thin for, you know, a tank.
It's actually a decent amount of armor, though.
Yeah. Because you think in World of Tanks, the Panzer III-A feels like it has really thin armor. However, in War Thunder, it's really thick armor.
just put up into it's matched differently. Like in World of Tanks,
Yeah.
the T50 is a scout, and the War Thunder not so much. When did
Yeah,
that?
that T50 can take a lot of hits.
I went down that line towards the T54 before all the progress was wiped when it went to open beta, I guess it's called. So I didn't quite get to the T54, but I got to the second or maybe the third T3485, and I had a lot of fun with that line. I think I'm actually going to go down it again. I was going to do a different line because I decided that I'd switch it up, but I never did get to the T54, and I kind of want to because I like that tank in World of Tanks. And I just had fun with the T3485s. The gun on those things was pretty decent.
I will say that when it comes to armor in War Thunder, at least at the low ranks, 30 millimeters is basically infinitely better than 15 millimeters.
Oh, that's how you rank your truck.
I really like how realistic War Thunder is with the ground forces. Because tanks usually don't, like, it doesn't have a set health. It just depends on whether or not you tear through the ammo rack or you hit nothing.
Right. Alright, this thing
Looks so weird. It's just the three that can't be stable at all.
It's really not. Yeah, as I speak, I roll it. It's pretty tough though, as far as taking rolls and then letting it back on its wheels and keeping going. I just rolled it; it hardly has a scratch. Man, the bumps though, they make it so hard to control the thing. So that front wheel bounces, and you don't have any other wheels for it to rely on to steer. And it just feels so light. Oh, and we're on our side, and it rolls back over. They are putting in a version that has training wheels, kind of thing, which I think is it's a good idea. But I think they also took a page from Top Gear to do that. I remember watching that episode, and people in the comments of the video when I showed this vehicle and talked about that, kind of brought that up too. It's an interesting vehicle, but it's not very practical. I want to have a demolition derby between it and the pickup truck. But I'm so worried this thing's just going to get smashed up a little bit and then it'll never roll back on its wheels after the first hit. Especially if I give it to the AI to control, they're just going to tip it right away. The other cars, you can't. Well, you can, some of them,
four wheels.
You can't tip them so easy, even if you go full speed around a corner. Some of them, like the off-road pickup, you easily can flip it. Let's get off the paved road here a little.
But the thing is, when I'm watching the pigeon roll, it doesn't just roll forward and smoothly, it bounces everywhere. It's like it has some sort of fluid suspension, not really a solid one like the trucks.
I think a part just went flying off my vehicle. Woo! Woo! Oh, okay. Let's cut across the open ground and try to climb that hill over there. And we're flying in a straight line, and holy crap, this thing is just bouncing all over the place. I can't get through that hedge thing. Alright, let's go back this way. Cat, please leave that alone. Hold on, oh, that's not pause. J is pause. That cat, I tell you. Alright. Right, not using WASD, you have to use the arrow keys. I lost all momentum, I can't make it up that little hill now. Whoops, and I crashed into a rock. And go over a little tiny cliff. Maybe I'm driving this thing wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to correct for every little bump and twist it goes around and over. Maybe I should just let it go in a straight line and let it sort itself out.
Hold W and cross your fingers.
Mm-hmm. Can I make it through here? Yes. Is it front wheel drive? It probably is.
That would make sense.
Go back down the hill. Trying to go forward, but it just lacks traction too. Pretty sure there isn't any other variations of it. No, there's not. Alright. Oh, tree. Yeah, it seems decently solid though.
It is small. Usually small, like, structures usually hold together better.
It's true, small structure, and it feels light. I got stuck on a tree. Oh crap. Ooh, let's go down towards this sign of civilization.
I will say in War Thunder Ground Forces, the T-26 seems really powerful, not because it's small and hard to hit or because it does a lot of damage, it's because its penetration is so high for a reserve tank. Compared to the Panzer II at least.
Trying to tip this thing back over by shaking the wheel back and forth, but it's not happening. Oh, I had to respawn. Alright, I'd love to drift around corners and stuff, but not happening. This thing just kind of slides up on to one side with two wheels on the ground, or less, and stays there. Let's go ahead and this is the tank I'm looking for, I think.
Wait, there's tanks in this now?
Or, whoops, no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Not tank, car.
I'm gonna say, if they had tanks, that would be kind of ridiculous.
You'd be like, okay, how are you showing the damage model in this one?
I guess they could make the barrel bend a bit.
This car looks nicer than I remember. They must have... Oh yeah, they changed a few things on it, I think. I thought they were adding a new version in. Maybe this is it. Maybe they... I thought they were...
that Corvette thing?
Yeah, it looks like they gave it a wider wheelbase.
I always feel that it was so hard to control. Like when you just tapped one of the arrow keys to the sides, it was hard to correct back to going straight.
Yeah, if you were on a flat world and you held down the forward button and gave it full throttle, the thing wouldn't go in a straight line even when it was already up to speed. And it's just a very delicate car too. But in the last few updates, they've made a few changes to this thing several times to make it a little bit easier to control. And it's still not easy, it's hardly noticeable, but it did help. Oh man, I can't go that way. I was gonna go left, but there's a wall there. Makes sense, I was just in the building that the wall belongs to. I'm smashing up my car a little. Ooh! That didn't work. And that's not the right button. Control R. Let me see if I can't drive into a pole. I had to hit the wrong button again. I'm a terrible driver. Oh! Point and case. Point and case again. I like how people always complain when I play this game and upload a video. Why is there a nerd playing? Why can't it be someone that knows cars? It's like I make a little mistake and it's like, wow, sorry. Sorry for not being a car expert. Go make your own video. Okay, this is terrible. Let's get a different map. I need something that matches my skill level more. Like, like this.
Oh, what are you gonna get? I haven't seen it in the stream yet.
Just gonna switch to a different map. I don't recognize a lot of these scenes that they show, but they made a lot of little tweaks to the performance too, but the appearance of the game. So the roads look nicer, everything kind of renders in a little nicer, everything looks a little smoother, grass looks nicer, the sky looks nicer. The subtle things. Not road sign. I want to be a road sign. That sounds kind of boring. Alright, we're on a bit of a racetrack now. I still can't drive in a straight line though. Dang. Yeah, this thing still isn't easy to control. I mean, look how easy it spins its tires. I say as I don't spin them at all. Wow.
That Corvette thing's really hard to control, isn't it?
Very, very hard.
Just so drifty.
Trying to keep a straight line. And then you overcorrect without even realizing it. And it's just so hard not to. Because as soon as your car starts reacting to your correction, then it's too late. It's too much of a correction. I think they made a change to this map, or this track. It seems a little different. Yeah, there used to be some kind of finish line here and cement barriers. We're just cutting over here, apparently. Well, nope, that's not happening. Okay. Let's go with Bruckle Moonhawk, and we'll do the Terrible Edition. I think that's the one I'm looking for. And sure, we're going with the gold one. You can change the colors of vehicles really easily too now.
That's cool.
As soon as you spawn them in, you can just choose. Okay, I need to get used to the handling of this car. It's a little bit more sluggish in the handling too. Wow. Doesn't seem to help me a whole lot though. I'm still a terrible driver. I just got used to the Watch Dogs driving physics.
Yeah.
Oh. I almost made that work.
After playing War Thunder Ground Forces for so long, and with the settings I had used for sniper mode and such, I completely forgot how to play World of Tanks. I kept thinking that the tanks would drift more than they would. I kept thinking that, for me, sniper mode was Q, and I kept pressing Q and then right-clicking to zoom in, and it didn't do anything.
I kept pushing Alt during playing War Thunder earlier today, because I'm always tapping Alt in World of Tanks to toggle between player names and tank names.
Yeah.
And so I've just mashed that button out of habit now. I hold it down when I'm not even looking at stuff. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out how the whole zoom thing worked. I didn't, until near the end of it, realize that I could zoom in farther when I was in sniper mode. I forgot that I could do that, which was extremely handy. It messed up my aim a lot though, but I suppose you get used to it eventually. You know how much it zooms in. Oh, that corner almost looked nice. Slowly getting a little better at this this car.
Tank NG drive.
Tank NG. No, don't spin out. Keyboard doesn't make anything any easier either. Yeah. Oh, we're going this way now. Cool. I meant to do that. No, I meant to do that too. What time is it for me, they ask. Nice World of Tanks mod, they say. It's 2 AM here, and there's a cat playing with the ribbon on the balloon again. Stop it! Leave that ribbon alone. Like, what's it doing that's so exciting? We really need to get rid of that balloon.
Being shiny.
Yeah. I'm just worried she's gonna, like, it has the little curl at the bottom. She's biting it where it attaches to that little tiny sandbag that holds the helium balloon down. So it's got a little curl of ribbon there. I'm worried she's gonna bite a piece off and swallow it or something. I've seen a cat swallow string before and then have it come out the other end. Walk around the house with a string hanging out of its butt. 2 feet behind it. Oh, Bruiser's here.
Hey, Bruiser's back.
God dang it. Seriously, is that bad?
You watch the
It's
stream after
noticeable.
and watch the stream after and let us know what you think about it.
Alright, well, if you just tell me that, I'll go get a new headphone set tomorrow. That's gonna suck.
How much did you pay for that one?
Like $10 or something.
Okay. Well, that's not bad
That
then.
explains a lot.
And I've had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, so that's pretty good.
Well, considering in the last 3 or 4 years I spent like $400 on headsets, that's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty not too bad. There goes my World of Tanks money, though.
Oh yeah. Do you put like $10 into it a month or something?
I don't know. I try to get premium every month. That's 15, and lately I've been putting about 50 every month and a half or so. Been getting that 12,000 gold bundle.
Ah. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap stuff up.
Okay. Stream over?
Yeah.
Pretty
About to
much.
be anyway. That's what I'm wrapping up.
Oh, it's not over. I was hoping it was over so I wouldn't squeal in everybody's ears.
Well,
Alright.
everybody that watches this later gets a nice surprise at the end of the stream, don't they?
Yeah. Alright guys, thanks everyone for coming in. The whole 11 of you that are left. It was good to have you here. Hopefully we can do something like this again in the future, but I'm not sure if they'll ever be able to line up a whole 10 hours like this in a row where I'm home alone. But
Send the wife off to vacation again.
yeah, she's in Cuba now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up Sunday at the airport. That's a 2-hour drive away. But
Alright. Hey, remember tomorrow's our regular platoon time for me, you and Dino.
Alright.
You better show up. I don't know where he's been lately.
I work tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I work until the store's open until 1. So I'll be home at like 2 if I'm lucky.
Oh, he's gonna be in bed.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end the call though.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
See
Bye.
you later.
Alright, night guys.
Night. Alright, so once again, yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll have to do it again sometime. More streams seem to be requested. I'm impressed a few of you stayed around for almost the entire, if not the entire. Yeah, Digit, you were there. I remember you've been talking a little bit here and there through it the whole time, so I'm also impressed that when I switched games and the stream went offline for a moment that we didn't lose a bunch of people, and the same with when my mind's going to Jello after this long. Same with when I went for snacks and stuff like that. I took that 5 or 10 minute break. I'm surprised that you all stayed around. Bye, Ghost Man. Wow. I feel like I need to just lay down, close my eyes for 10 minutes. Not sleep, but just relax. It's tough carrying on a conversation for 11 hours of streaming plus, oh, I don't know, hour and a half before that trying to set up the Minecraft server at the last moment. But that Minecraft server, I'm going to keep it up for a few days at least, maybe permanently or semi-permanently. I need to do a few more things to it to get all the plugins set up, as well as finish up a few visual things. I'll get to it eventually though. And I still need to work on a Spreadshirt shop, don't I? I said I'd do that a while ago. Whiskers Kid, shout out. Okay, hey Whiskers Kid, thanks for coming out. Anything else to say? Oh yeah, Titan, I doubt you're here in the stream, but if you happen to be, I'll be sending you the gold package tonight. Hopefully I remember to do that. Or some package of some sort, because you won that earlier. And yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoy the prizes that we're giving out today. Hopefully I can do that again some other time. And anything else? Any last words from anybody? Oh, I have to get up in 6 hours, Digit. Yeah. I'll let you know if we need any help with the server. I know where to find you most of the time. Yeah, I know the feeling of getting up in 6 hours. I usually go to I usually get 7 hours of sleep a night, which I don't know how I do that, but shout out 500 RPM, sure. Whiskers Kids, stay for the full thing too? Cool. Alright. Yeah, see you guys later. Hopefully you're following me on Twitch. That way you'll be notified if I ever live stream again. And you should do the same on Twitter. Yeah. I should definitely get you a link. I'm sure that Twitter today was spammed something horrible. With notifications of me stopping and starting live streaming again, but that's fine. I'll make sure that everybody on Twitch knew what was going on. Oh god. Shout out. Your name is hard to read with that color of text. Oh jeez. Your name is just hard to read in general. Alice Youngvist? Oh jeez. I murdered that, I'm sorry. Alright guys, I'll see you later.